Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm out here today with another knife review for you. Today I have, it's the SERE 2020 Mini. So this is the Mini, right? It's a 3-inch blade. It is a very nice box, nice packaging, so I already took it out and used it, but I put it back in so you can see exactly what you would get if you were to buy this, right? So that is how it comes. So this is the larger of the SERE 2020, right? So this is the larger one that I've already reviewed, and this is the Mini. So you see the Mini is definitely substantially less bulky. It's just a lot easier to carry, and it might be more convenient for some people, definitely. All right, let's deploy. All right, the Mini. Alright, so again, you can check out my previous review of the larger one. So the scales on this are textured FRN. Alright, it's got open construction with thick liners. You see the pocket clip there. The opener is a flipper, and this is assisted opening. Right? So the flipper works well. It's got a 3-inch blade, and the steel is 8CR13 MOV stainless steel. Now I did weigh this knife when I was back home, and it weighed in at 3.95 ounces. Right, so this is the new Almar, right, the new Almar, but I am an old school Almar collector, and I actually have the older version of this Mini, right? This is the older version, right, from back in the day. Now this just has thumb studs, right, but yes, old and new. Right, this was made in Japan and this is made in China. Right, so this is the old Almar. Man, they don't make them like this anymore. Of course, this was a lot more expensive, you know, being made in Seki, Japan, for one thing. Right, so the new one, it's like a budget take on the classic, and they've added a flipper and assisted opening. But yeah, that's the old and the new. Yes, Almar did pass away years ago, but his legend does live on, at least, you know, with old guys like me, with some collectors like me. We remember you. We remember you, Al. Yeah, it is interesting. You notice the Japanese version does not have a sharpening choil, right? The Chinese one does. And they made it a little wider because with the flipper sticking out like that, I think they made it slightly wider just so it would still look kind of proportionate. Now the steel on this classic is VG10, right? Many of the old Almars like this were VG10, which is Japanese stainless steel. I believe in living a fun and active lifestyle. I like to get out here in nature. I like to do a little bushcraft. I like to do some shooting. I do knife throwing. I do bottle cutting. I do flipping balisongs. Hope you're all doing well these days. Man, the weather's getting nice. Definitely getting nice here. Everything's warming up. The snows have melted. Alright, the birds are chirping. And we are reviewing knives, right? And also some air guns. Right, so if you had to sharpen a pencil with this or something, or you wanted to whittle, it does well. A seatbelt style strap, bike tire tubing. You know, in one of my recent reviews I was saying that a pocket knife is just used for small day-to-day chores, right? Like a budget beater pocket knife. It's just used for, you know, opening packages, maybe break down a box and things like that. And I had someone ask, well, if that's what a budget pocket knife is used for, what are expensive knives used for? Well, I told him the truth. Expensive knives are used for the same things that cheap knives are, day-to-day tasks. Usually. I think his point was that we don't need expensive knives. Okay, I never said that we did. I never said that we did. I just wish people like that would spit out their point right away instead of asking a leading question sounding like they're maybe trying to start an argument. I don't have time for all that. I don't have time to be like, why are you asking? Or what do you mean? What are you getting at? I'm busy making videos for you. Okay, so if you have a point, just spit it the fuck out, right? Don't ask me a leading question. And I really hate people that sound like they're starting an argument when we actually agree. Like I said, I think I agree with the commenter. I think he meant that, you know, we don't really need expensive knives. Well, I never said you needed a $300 pocket knife. So, thoughts on this knife and the new Almar in general, or their new line? Well, I mean, I'm glad that the company still exists, okay? They have gone budget. I cannot really argue with this knife for $32. I think it's well worth the $32. That's a very reasonable price. So I would not hesitate to recommend this if you need a small, easy to carry budget beater pocket knife. Definitely. Now YouTube, if you want to support my channel and channels like me, use the affiliate links that I have included underneath this video. You do not have to buy the item in the link, alright? The first link will always be the item I'm reviewing if it's on there, right? So if you click on the link to this, you don't have to buy this knife. You can literally navigate to anything that you need and it will still benefit the channel, and I really appreciate that. Also, need I remind you that super thanks do exist, right? With super thanks, you can just directly support your favorite channels with no middleman, okay? Alright, my YouTube friends, well, first of all, it is a beautiful day, but we have a lot of shadows because there's almost not a cloud in the sky, so sorry about the shadows. But if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Knife reviews, multi-tools, flashlights, air guns, all kind of stuff. Be sure to subscribe. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.